Hello all, welcome back all of you. Do you like traveling? Yes. All of you know traveling is a way of getting to know the world, finding out new people and learning about their lives. Traveling gives pleasure, everlasting memories and also real life experiences. A trip around a country is equal to reading 100 books. Here is a beautiful poem, Marvellous Travel, by a Malaysian poet, Joshua Fernandez. He is a Malaysian film director and designer working in film industry from 1995 onwards, and he made his directorial in 2000, served as executive producer between 1998 and 2001. And here in this poem, it's about the travel experience of the poet. The poem reflects the sights he sees and the feelings evoke in his mind in the course of his journey. The poet brings about his own experiences and views on travel through this poem. So let's begin the poem. Marvellous Travel. I travel with my eyes, watching those silently cry, asking themselves the question why someone left them without saying goodbye. I travel with my thoughts, I travel with my pen to write about children, women and men. I travel with my voice, I travel with my hope that something new would spring into my horoscope. Whether in Asia, America or Europe, there will always be something interesting to scope. I travel to many different places, mixed with many races, identify tribesmen by their faces, and little girls by their laces. I travel without money, so please listen to my testimony. The good, the bad, and even the ugly, every experience is worth life's journey. For I will always be marveled whenever I travel. These are the meanings of certain words from the poem. Marvellous means wonderful, spring, to appear quickly. Horoscope is a forecast of a person's future. And tribesman, member of a tribe. Testimony, a thing that is the evidence of something. Worth, having a particular value. So, I travel with my eyes, watching those silently cry, asking themselves the question why someone left them without saying goodbye. Here, the poet keenly observes and he witnessed the sad condition of the people who cry silently. He asked what happened to them, and they replied that somebody left them without saying goodbye. Maybe they lost their dear ones or intimate friends, or they died untimely. Okay? And I travel with my thoughts, I travel with my pen to write about children, women and men. The poet was always in a state of observation and thinking while traveling, and what he saw becomes his thoughts, and his thoughts flows into the paper through his pen like a poem. Hence he says he always keep a pen with him because he want to record what he experienced. When he is in travel, he met so many people like children, women, men, and he noted all the doing of these people, and he interact with these people and whose stories are written with his pen. I travel with my voice, I travel with my hope that something new would spring into my horoscope. I travel with my voice, which means he speaks out his feelings or his experiences through a poem. He had a hope that he will have a new and valuable experiences that would change his life. Whether in Asia, America or Europe, there will always be something interesting to scope. So irrespective of places, everywhere he finds interesting things, and everywhere across the globe, the pain and the problems of people are the same. I travel to many different places, mixed with many races, identify tribesmen by their faces and little girls by their laces. And he traveled across the world and met people with different religion, culture, dresses that are specific to races. And through his experience, he could identify, he could recognize people from their faces and dresses. I travel without money, so please listen to my testimony. He says he do not take money with him during his journey, which means his journey was not only a pleasure trip to enjoy life, but to experience the pain and problem man faced across the world. Hence, he requests the readers to believe what he says, because his poem is a testimony or a certificate over his real life experiences he had from his journey. The good, bad, and even the ugly, every experience is worth life's journey. So the poem ends with a message that life is a journey with full of good, bad, and ugly experiences, and each and every experience is valuable or knowledgeable. For I will always be marveled whenever I travel. The journey was always wonderful. So let's go in search of new experiences, and it will add to our great knowledge in our life. Okay. So what does the poet say? Why does the poet say that he travels with his eyes and thoughts? The poet keenly observes and explores everything that comes along and enjoys them. What does the poet mean by I travel with my pen? He records his travel experiences to write travelogues. That something new would spring into my horoscope. What does this line mean? This line means that the poet hopes to have new experiences that would change his life. Who are the different types of people the poet meets during his journey? They are children, women, men, tribesmen, and little girls. Every experience is worth life's journey. What does the poet mean by this? Life is a journey from birth till death. The journey of life offers a mixture of good and bad experiences, which is true about traveling too. Such experiences may help the individual in facing the challenges that life throws to him. Now, the lines with alliteration. We have already studied alliteration. What is alliteration? It's the repetition of initial consonant sounds of words in a line. Okay. So the alliterating lines from the poem. Please note down this. Okay, now it's clear. Okay, this is all for today. Write the meanings and the question answers and the examples for alliterations to your notebook and study well. Okay, thank you.